Welcome back, everyone. About 13 minutes before 7. We all know that sleep is very important, even though a lot of us don't get enough. But now researchers say they know exactly what's happening in your brain while you get your Z's. Gundersen Health System Dr. Ivy Andersen is here to join us to talk more about this research. Good morning, Dr. Andersen. Thanks for getting up with us.
Good morning.
So explain what's going on while we sleep.
Well, the new research that came out is pretty exciting because we know that sleep is important for our health, and because if we don't sleep, our body doesn't work very well. And now they have an idea that the brain kind of helps detoxify our brain. Well, during sleep, it helps detoxify our brain by helping get rid of proteins that you don't need in your brain cells at night.
So do we build these proteins during the day, and why does that happen, and why do we need to get rid of them?
Well, that's the thought, that what happens at night now through this research that they found is that the brain cells actually shrink during sleep, and that lets the fluid that surrounds the brain flow, or the brain cells, kind of wash all of these proteins that build up during the day. It washes them away so the rest of our body can get rid of them. And they found that one of the proteins that they looked at has been thought to be involved in Alzheimer's disease, and so they find that this is one of them that gets washed away as well when we sleep.
Wow, so this isn't just short-term effects. I mean, if you're not getting enough sleep, this could affect you years down the road.
That's the thought.
Oh boy. It's not looking good for me or Alex here that work this shift. Again, I know we talk about this all the time, but how much sleep should we be getting every night?
Well, we really should be getting about 8 hours of sleep per night.
And
that's the best amount.
Okay. Can you make up for lost sleep? I mean, if you don't sleep all week and then you sleep in on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning, are you doing your body any good?
Well, not necessarily. You can make up for a little bit of lost sleep. So if you can make up for about a day, but what happens if you don't get enough sleep every day, it has a cumulative effect. And after 10 years of getting only 5 hours of sleep, you can't make that up.
Awesome. Awesome news for me on this Monday morning. So these proteins, if they're not detox every day, do they just hang out in your brain and become permanent residents there?
Yeah, they build up in the brain cells, and then that makes the brain cells not function like they should. So
okay.
They can cause the cell not to function very well.
And that can lead to things as serious as Alzheimer's. Well, word to the warning, make sleep a priority. Dr. Andersen, thanks so much for getting up with us and putting things into perspective.
You're welcome.
8 hours of sleep. Someday.